So today we are going to cover this Power Query editor, and we will do some transformations basically for the text column, numerical columns, and this is date column, not data column. Some transformation in the date column, and also we will learn how to transpose and pivot and unpivot in Power BI. And there is merge and append things available in Power BI. We will also discuss this. And the custom column, conditional column, and index group by. And I will also let you know how to write MCode in Power BI, Power Query Editor. So for that, I have opened this Power BI desktop. And let me first delete this. Yeah. So to open Power Query Editor, we have to just go to Home menu, and then we have to click on this Transform Data. So when you click on Transform Data, a different window will open, which known as Power Query Editor. So let me first go through this window. We have the same menu options like Home, Transform, Add Column, View, Tool, and Help. These are the menu bar. And we have the same icons. We called it icon bar, we can say, or we can say ribbons. And here we have this query navigation window. You can maximize and minimize it. Query is for all the tables. Whenever we are loading any tables, these tables are showing here in the query navigation. And if you go to the view option, you can enable applied step. Applied step will show here in the property section. So let me first load any data. So it is similar to Power BI desktop for loading the data. You have to just go to here, new source, and you can click on more button. And we have the same options to load the data into Power Query Editor. So I'm loading the data by using Excel file. So let me connect to data. So I have this file. So okay, this is the CSV file, not Excel file. So I'm clicking on text and CSV. These are the files. I'm loading one more CSV file. This is sample Power Query data. Now, when I loaded this file into Power Query Editor, you will see this query setting option will show. Sometimes this navigation query setting navigation will not show. Then you have to go to this view query setting. You have to click on this query setting. So then query setting option will.
Sorry to interrupt you. Why I could see the bars here? Earlier, I don't used to see the bar.
Yeah, that's name is column profile. So in the view, when you uncheck this column profile and uncheck this column quality and column distribution, you will not show. Basically, this is a column quality. Column quality is like the numbers, valid numbers and the error and empty. But if you click on column distribution, you will see like this. How many distinct values are in this column and how many unique values are in this column. And if you click on column profile, you will see this these many statistics like count, error, distinct values, unique value, everything you will get. So there's three types of quality we can check. Basically, we use it to check the quality of the data in the column. So basically, what query setting is doing in Power Query Editor, we are not able to go back by using undo key. Control Z is not working here. So we can go here by clicking on the previous options. You can go to the click on this previous options. So you can move to the previous steps. And if you want to remove anything, you have to just click on this browse button. So I have loaded these two files and I'm going to do some transformations. For an example, I have this. For an example, I have this product name. And let me first change the data type. So if you are able to see, uh, there is a small text is written here. Basically, these are not text. These are showing the data type. If you click on this 1, 2, 3, so you can see there are multiple data types are available. 1, 2, 3 means whole number. All the value inside these columns are integer values. They don't have any decimal numbers. If you want to change it into decimal number, you have to click on this, and you have to click on this replace current. So now you can see this is the column having a decimal data type. If you want to click the text data type, you have to click on this text. You can change it into the text data type. So basically, there are multiple types of data type. You can change it into fixing. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was saying that we have these options. Whenever you are clicking on this small icon, you can change the data type of that particular column. You can change it into date and type. You can change it into date, time, and durations. Anything you want to do, you can change it. Binary is basically for some other objects, like some whenever you are merging two tables, you have a table object. Then you have this binary options, binary data type. Whenever you have a column of having some link, like some files are there, like image file, then you have this binary data type. So whenever you are loading any data, you need to check whether all the data types are correct or not. So whenever data types is mismatching, this will cause issue while you are calculating anything in Power BI. So this is the text data type, and this is also text data type. Product name is also text data type. So I'm checking whether the data type is correct or not. See, in the currency, but currency is only the starting term, like rupees. So it is also in a text data type. MRP should be in a whole number. So if you're not confirmed that whether there is some decimal points or not, you have to just click on this drop down. So if I'm clicking here, I can see there are some dot values are also available, and some reference words are available. So I will try to convert it into whole number, decimal number, but I don't think it will convert it. Okay, now it is converted. Okay, so it replaces reference into null. So this is the correct decimal data type for this MRP. For selling also, I need to check whether there is some integer value or numeric decimal values are available or not. And for discount, this should be text. And for category, it should be the text data type. So similarly, whenever you are loading your data, you have to check whether the data type is correct or not. If it is not correct, you need to change the data type. So see here, when I change the data type, you can see if you click on this applied step, there is an address bar. Here you can see the MCode. So you can see whatever changes I did, those changes is showing here in the MCode form. It means I have changed the data type of this serial number. I have changed the data type of this brand name. Whatever changes I am doing here, it is showing in the MCode. So this is the address bar. Here you can see all the MCode of the applied step. Now let me do some transformation for this product name. So whenever you are clicking on any of the column, if you are clicking here in any of the column and going to the transform option, menu option, you can see this text column formatting get enabled. If you are not able, if I'm uncheck this, let me uncheck this. Then sometime these options are not enabled. For number, these options are not enabled. Let me choose any numerical column. So if I'm clicking on the numerical column, these options now get enabled. If I'm clicking on any date column, let me check whether I have any date column. I'm checking in this. Yeah, this is the date column. If I'm clicking here, this date column get enabled. So you might be confused why these options are not enabled. These options get enabled whenever you are clicking on that particular column, particular data type column. So and one more thing, if you click on this transfer menu bar, you are getting the same option If you're clicking on the add column, the same option is also showing here. Same options like from number, from date, from text, same options are showing here. Let me first tell you what is the difference between this transform and this add column options. For an example, if I'm here in product name, I want to I want this column to get separated between this, like there is hyphen in between. I want to separate it into two columns, and I want to put this drw1 in a separate column, and after this hyphen into different separate column. So I have to go to the transform. I have to go to this split column, and I have to click on this by delimiter. So when I clicked on by limiter, it is asking me what delimiter you want to choose. So there might be space, column, semicolon, whatever things are available. But in our case, we have a hyphen. So for hyphen, we need to click on this custom and type here hyphen. And then we need to, if we want each occurrence of the delimiter, then we have to click here. Then press OK. So now you can see this is separated between two columns, and it is using hyphen as a delimiter. So the difference between this transform is it is transforming in your existing column. You have transform your existing column. So let me cut this. Let me cut this splitted column by delimiter. So see, I'm come back to my previous step. So when I do the same step, same thing, but by using add column, if I go to the add column and doing the same thing, like uh, let me check. Yeah, in the extract, we have this option, text between delimiters. Okay, let me choose this. Text before delimiter or after delimiter. So I'm putting here hyphen and clicking OK. So you can see there is another column, text before delimiter. So what is the meaning of this add column? It will not affect your existing column. It will add one extra column by doing the same transformation, whatever you are applying. So let me delete it first. Now I'm going to the same transform. We have multiple things are available. We can split it by numbers of character. Let me click on this. So specify for an example, if you have a column having some text value and inside that text value you having some numerical values. So by using that numerical value, you can split that column. Similarly, we have multiple options like we can split by position. We can give our position like we want the third position or fourth position of that particular text. You can split it. So you can see it will split it and it is giving the number here. Similarly, we have multiple options like we can convert it by lowercase to uppercase. There are multiple options are available. You have to explore these options. Now, there is also format options. Let me first delete this. If you go to the format option, you can convert it into lowercase, uppercase, capitalize, and you can trim it. So let me show this. Like there is a brand description. If you click on this uppercase, whole value is converted into the uppercase. If you click on this capitalize, capitalize means first letter should be in capital, other letters should be in the small letter. And there is one more most important thing, which is known as trim. Basically, sometime in a column, we have some white spaces in the starting and in the end of that particular letter. So you have to do this trim. So trim basically removing the white spaces before and after this text value. So it is very important because sometimes you are not able to uh, do the calculation or join it with another column because of this white spaces. And there is more thing like add prefix. If you want to add some prefix means you want to add some word in the starting. So let me add 99 999. So you can see 999 will show in the starting. If you want to add some suffix, you can use. you can use this add suffix option. So let me add like 4 times 9. Here, the 4 times 9 is showing at the end of this text value. Similarly, we have this option like extract. We can extract some part of your text. If you want to extract like first character, you have to click on this and give the count. Like I want to extract three letters of this particular text. So see the 3 letters extracted from this particular text. Similarly, we have more options you can do from the last character. You can give your own range. You can extract by giving the delimiters. So these are the simple examples, simple options. We can explore these options. Now there is a parse. Parse is for like converting it into XML and JSON file, but this is not for a simple text. We will get error. Sometime in a column we have some code, like we have some JSON values are available. Then we can parse it into JSON file. So in our data we don't have these options, so we are not able to do this parse like JSON or XML. So basically what it is doing, whenever there is a column having some JSON code, we can convert it, we can parse it into JSON code. So these are basically available whenever you are using big query data. Basically, BigQuery is a data source. Whenever you are loading that table and they having some nested column, then you can use these options. JSON option you can use. So as of now, I am not telling what parse is doing. Now I am uh, going to take some example for numerical values like this selling price. So if I'm clicking on this selling price, these options get enabled. Number column. So here we have a statistic. Like for an example, like I want to see what is the sum of the values of this particular column. So you have to click on this sum button. See the total sum is showing. What are the total sum of that particular selling price? Let me cut this. If I am if I'm going to transform, if I want to see the minimum value, you have to click on this minimum value. So the minimum value is 1 available. Similarly, we have more options here. We can see the maximum value, we can see the median, average, standard deviation. You can also see the distinct values. If I'm clicking here, these are the distinct numbers of distinct values are available in this columns.
Okay,
So
is
the
that going to be as a metric if you are going to add it?
matrix what?
No, no. Is it going to be added as a column here if you select that, for example, if you're taking maximum or minimum?
Mhm. No,
Uh,
it will not add. It will just you want to find what are the maximum values available in that column. It will show only
okay.
the maximum value.
Okay,
It
only for the analysis purpose. It's
yeah,
not going to
analysis.
be it's not going to be added as a data additional data, right?
Yeah, it will not go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now similarly, we have one more options. If you click here and transform here, these are the standard options. Standard option is for adding purpose. Like we can add and make another column or do the changes in the existing column. So if I'm in the transform, I'm doing in the existing column. So for an example, I clicked on add and I want to add 100 in all the values. If I'm adding 100, see here, it added 100 in all the values. Let me show again. See here, this is 569. If I'm clicking on add and giving here 100, so you can see it added every value increased by 100 value. Okay. Similarly, you can multiply with any number. I'm giving like multiply with 1.3. So you can see it multiplied with 1.3. And if you do the same thing by using add column, it will create another column. It will not impact on your existing column. Let me add 100. See here, a different column is created by using the same action. So let me first delete it. Now here we have scientific options also available. We can calculate the absolute value. Absolute value basically for removing the negative. If there is any negative value, we convert it into the positive value. And there is some power options also available. You can convert it into square, cube, and you want to give your own power, you can give. If I'm giving 10, it means it is converting into 10th of power. See here, this is the 10th of power. So we do these things here. We can convert the logarithmic, exponential, factorial also. We can convert this, do this scientific calculation for the numerical column. We can also convert the trigonometric value. There is sine, cos, 10. We can do this also. We can round it like round up and round down. If there is some numerical value, like see there is a MRP. If you want to convert this into like round up, here it remove the decimal values. If you want to round down basically, if for an example there is 9.6, so round up means it converted into 9, but round down means it convert into the lower end. Like if there is 9.6, it will convert it into 10. So these means round up and round down. Similarly, there is a round option, so you can give your own decimal values. So like if you give 2 decimal values, it will taking 2 decimal for rounding your values. So you can try this for any values having some decimal values. Similarly, if I choose a date data type one, like this is the order date, this is the order, this is the date data type. This is the symbol of date data type. So in date, sometime we want to extract the year. So what you have to do, you have to just go here and you have to click on this year. So it will extract the year from the existing date column. So let me first remove this. And if I'm going to the add column, I am doing the same thing. I'm extracting the year. So it will extract the year. If I'm again clicking here and if I click, I want to start of the year, you can click. It will give the start of the year, like 1st of January 2023. If I again click here and if I want the last of the year, it will give 31st December of particular year. Similarly, we have many things like we can extract the month, we can extract the quarter, we can extract the week, we can extract the day. Many things we can do here. And we can also calculate the age of particular date. Age means it things like today, it will take today as the end date and the particular given value as the start date. Like there is 7th of 1st of July is there. So 1st of July 2023, it will start from 1st of July and taking today's date and calculate the age. Here the total age is in this much age is available. This is showing the time. It means 723 hours are available. 723 hours, I think. Yeah, this is the time. This is the duration, basically duration. If you want to convert it into time, you can convert it into time. Okay, I don't think it converted to time. So it will show into duration only. So these are the things we can do in the date column. Let me convert it into the date time. If I'm converting into date time, see here it will show a time also, the date and time also. Now these options get enabled. The time option get enabled. Now if you want to extract the hour, you can extract the hour. See here the hour is extracted. If you want to extract the minute, you can extract the minute. And if you want to extract the second, you can extract these also. So basically, we are using these options for extracting particular value and for transforming your columns. Now, there is one more thing. For an example, if you want to run some Python code or R script, then you can choose these options. You can write your Python code here and you can click on OK, it will load. But I will not tell you to how to run Python code as of now. I will let you know in the later session. I'm just showing the option here. Here we have multiple options. Like there is some options also available. So first of all, let me tell you, sometime whenever you are loading your data, and your data will look like this. Your data will, okay, let me, your data will look like this. Oh, let me first remove this. Sometime when you load your data will look like this. It means your header will showing as a first row. It will not showing as a header. So you need to make it as a header. Then you have to go to the home option. You have to click on this, use first row as a header. When you click on this, it will move to the header. And if you want to make your header as a first row, you have to click on this drop down and then use header as a first row. It will convert like this. Similarly, we have more options like if you go here, you can do the group by options. Like for an example, these are the column. These column 3 having some values, and I want to group by. Group by means if there are multiple values, we take a single value. We take a distinct values for that particular column, and you want to do some calculations. Let me click on this group by, and I'm giving the name like column 3 count, and I'm calculating the count. It means how many counts are available for that particular value, and I'm clicking OK. See here, it is showing the group by. It is showing how many values are available for this particular categories. So this is like you can group by your particular column. Similarly, if you right click on this, if on any column, you can remove this column. Let me remove this column. If you want to remove the duplicate from this column, you can remove this duplicate from this column. If you want to remove the error, you can click on this. It will remove the error. Let me show a column where I have error. See here, if you click here, if you click on MRP, you can see there is red mark. Red mark is basically showing some error value. Error value basically means like you have a column having data type numerical, text data type or numerical data type, but they having some different data type values. So that's why this is showing error. So now what I have to do, I have to just right click and click on remove error. So now this column get clean. But whenever you are cleaning your data, remember if you are removing duplicate or if you are removing the error, it will not remove the error from this particular column. It will remove whole record. So your table will if your table do not have that particular record. So remember, sometime removing error or duplicate will cause discrepancy in your calculations. So make sure whenever you are transforming your data. So here also we have one thing. For an example, if I want to select these columns and I want to take these columns and remove other column, then you have to write how I select here. You have to hold the control button and click on this. Or you and one more thing you can do. If you hold the shift button and click right arrow, you can select these all the columns. You can select all these columns. Let me right click on this and remove the other columns. See here, you removed all other columns. So this is how you can choose these options. You can do multiple things here. So there is one more thing which we required. There is a transpose option, and it is asked in an interview. Whenever you are giving the Power BI interview, they will ask you what is the difference between transpose and what is the difference between pivot and unpivot. So let me first make it like use first row as a header. The basic meaning of transpose, it will swap the columns. Like if there is a column, it will convert it into the row, and if it is the row, then it is converted into the column. So let me select and it when you are doing transpose, it will converting all the columns. Let me click this transpose. See, you can see all the rows are converted into columns and all the columns are converted into rows. Let me show different. Let me choose this table. If I'm clicking on transpose, see here, you can see all the values are converted into rows, all the columns converted into rows, and all the rows converted into columns. So uh, we don't have control. We don't have control for doing the transpose when we are swapping rows into column and columns into rows. But sometime I want to choose any particular column and I want to convert that column into rows to column. Then you need pivot option. So like this is the product name. I want to convert this into basically I want to convert it into these are available in a row. I want to convert into the column. Then I have to click on this pivot, this pivot column. So this asking me what is the value, which value you want to choose. So I am choosing this selling price and clicking on OK. See here, you can see if I go here, you can see all the product is come in at the column and it is taking the value as a selling price. Let me choose a different option. Mm, Okay, let me remove this and okay. For an example, there is a customer and in the customer we have A, B and C category. I want to make this A, B, C in a column. Then you need to and let me add one more column. Otherwise it will not work. I'm adding a column like some numerical values. I'm adding a custom column and putting here one, just one, and changing it into the whole number. Now, if I click on customer and I click on this pivot column, it is asking me what value you are taking. So I'm taking this custom as a value. So if I click here, you can see the A, B, and C moved into the column. So pivot means you are converting row to column. So it help to convert rows into column. Now let me cross this. Similarly, if you want to do column to row, then you have to use pivot column, unpivot column. So for an example, let me choose these two columns, order date and custom. I want to convert these columns into row. So I have to click on this unpivot column. See here, there are two columns, attribute and values. Attribute having two categories like custom and order date. It comes from the header and their corresponding values are showing here in the value column. So this is the meaning of unpivot and pivot. Now there is one more thing, append and join. Basically append and merge. So in SQL or in other language, if you want to combine two tables, then we use append option. So basically append means let me create an example. Let me delete this first. I'm clicking on this enter data and creating two tables. For an example, there is a serial name, serial number, and there is a name. There is one, two. Let me put A. Let me put B. Table number one. And let me enter one more table. Create one table. Serial number. And remember, whenever you are appending, your column name should be the same in both the table. Otherwise, it will not append. Or if there are extra column, it will append, but having some null values. So make sure whenever you are appending, having the same number of columns or same number of data types, same data types for that particular column. So I'm here entering 4, giving some other values. Table number 2. Okay. Now, if you go at home option, there is an append option. So if I want to append in this existing table, so you have to click on this append query. So let me click on append query, and it asking me which table you want to append. So I'm appending table number 2 and click OK. So you can see, okay, let me remove this first. Okay, I have entered the same value. Okay, table number 2. I clicked on table number 1 and I want to append table number 2 in this table number 1. So table, I'm clicking on this table number 2. See here, the table number 2, 4 and 5 get appended into this table number 1. So this is using for appending your two tables or multiple tables into a single table. But if I'm clicking on append queries as new, it will not affect your existing table. It will create another table. So let me choose table number 2. So here it created another table. Your existing table will not get affected. So this appending will useful when you are joining two tables, and in this case your number of record will get increased. The number of records get increased. Now I'm going to choose this merge queries. Merge queries is like whenever you are joining two tables, but on the basis of any primary column. Primary columns means there are one column which are common in both tables. So let me create an example for this. Let me create from enter data. Like there is a serial number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And here I'm using name like A, B, C, D, E, F. And here I'm okay. Let me just put A, B, C. And I'm giving the name join table 1. Join table 1. And I'm creating another table. And here I'm giving the name column and the mark column. So here I'm giving just A, B, C, and I'm giving some other values like X, Y, and Z. In the mark, I'm giving some values like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 20. And giving the name join table 2. Okay. Now in both the table, there is a name column having A, B, C, D, some names are available. And in the join table 2, I have used the same name table, but here we have some values are common, but some values are not common. Like X, Y, Z is only available in this particular table number 2. Now let me join this. So I will join this table, join both the table using this name column. So you have to click on this home button, home menu option, and click on this merge. So similarly, if I'm clicking on merge query, it will merge on the existing table, which table you have clicked. So I have to select the second table like join table 2. I have to choose this name column and the name column of this table number 2. So whenever you are clicking, there are multiple kinds of joins available. Like left outer joins are available, right outer joins are available, full outer joins are available. There are 6 type of joins are available. So as of now, I'm just doing the left outer join. So I will tell you what is the meaning of left, right, and everything. Let me click on this left outer join and click on OK. So see here, this is showing like this table. And if you click on this expand button, it will show the name of the table number 2. You have to just click OK. Now you can understand whenever you are merging, it means it is combining two tables, but in this case your number of columns increase. But in case of append, the number of rows get increased. So number of for merging we need a column where we which column we use as a primary key. But in case of append, there is no need of any primary column or primary rows. So this is the basic difference between merge and append. This is the interview question, basically asked on the interview. So I have used the left join. Let me show an example. What is the meaning of left join and right join? See here, these are the two tables. Like I have used here the two tables. There is this serial number and name, and there is serial number and customer. So if I'm using left join, it is taking all the value of left column, left, it is taking all the value of left table, but taking only the matching values of a right table. So see here, there is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here we have 1 and 2 and 6. Now I'm joining by using the serial number. Serial number is the primary column in both the table. So if I'm using left to join, it is taking the matching column like 1. Let me show with this example. See here, this 1 will match. Let me change the color. Okay. See, this 1 will match with this one and return this record. Return this record. Again, this one will match. Again, this one will match with this column. Like this will match with this one and also match with this one. So see, we have two records. Similarly, this two match with this two and this again match with this two. So it returning this two records. And this three will not matching with any of this value. So what in the case of left join, it will return this 3, 4, and 5. 3, 4, and 5. And in the right table, it will put null value. So this is the meaning of left join. It is taking all the values of left table and all the matching values of right table. But if it is not getting any matching value, it will return none. Similarly, for right table, in the right table, what it is doing, let me clear this first. Okay, let me clear this. I don't know how to clear. Let me clear. Okay. So in case of right join, it is taking all the value of right table. Right table means second table, and all the matching values of right table. So you can see there is an example. In the right table, we have 1, 1, A, and 1, 2, which is matching with this table. This is matching with this one record, and again it is matching with this record. So it is showing two times, and 2 is matching with this record, and again this 2 is matching with this 2 record. So it is showing this 2 record. Now 6 will not get in any of this left table, but in the case of right join, it will return this 6 value and return a null in place of name, because in name we don't have any 6 serial number in the left table. Similarly, in case of inner join means both values are matching, then only it will return. So it will not, both values are matching, like 1 and 2 are available in both serial numbers. So only 1 and 2 records are showing, other will not show. And there is full outer join. Full outer join is the combination of left and right join. So it will take all the values of right hand side. It will take all the values of left hand side. Either they are matching or not matching. So it will return everything. See here, it will return everything. And there is two more joins are available, left anti and right anti. Left anti means those values which are available in left table but not matching in the right table. Those record will only show here. See here, in the case of left anti, 3, 4, 5 are available in the left table but not available in the right table. So these records are only showing here. In case of right anti, those records which are only available in your right table. So 6 is available only in your right table. So these are 6 type of joins are available in this Power Query Editor. Now if almost all of the options, all importance options are covered. Only one thing is left here. If you go here in add column, you have multiple options, like you can create your own columns. For an example, if I'm clicking here, I want to create my columns like Like I click on this category and I click on this. Let me click on this currency and MRP. And I want to create, I click on this column from example. So I have selected, but let me unselect this first. Let me drop down and from selection only, I'm clicking on from selection. So I have selected these two columns and I want to create my own column by selecting these two columns. So what I have to do, I have to click on rupees and I have to give the number, the same number like rupees and 399 and I'm clicking enter. See here, it detects everything. So we can create our own column by example. So for an example, if I click on category and I click on this from selection, I want to, if I want to take the first letter of this first word and first letter of this second word. So I have to give an example like F, F, and then I have to give the first letter of second word. If sometime it will not detect, you have to give again W, W, press enter. Now it will detect. So what is the meaning of this? We can create our own column by giving the example to Power Query. So this is how we can create our own column. There is one more option, custom column. If you click on this custom column, here you can write your MCode. For an example, see, let me take an example. Yeah, let me take this example, MRP. I want to make a column, category column, like if the values are greater than 5,000, we have to put like higher value. If less than 5,000, we have to put middle value. And if it is less than zero, then I have to put negative value. I want to make some categories. So let me click on this, click on custom column and give the name of your column, like category column, category of MRP. And here I am giving the MCode, like if MCode is look like Excel formula. And here you have to choose your column name. My column name is MRP. So whenever you are writing your column name, you have to write into the square bracket MRP. And greater than, I want, let me put first less than. If it is less than 5,000, then mention low. Again, else if MRP is less than, if greater than 5,000, and MRP is less than 10,000, then put middle value and else give higher value. So this is the MCode. I'm just pressing OK. See here, it created the category lower middle. If you select low, you can see all the MRPs will be less than 5,000. So these are the example of custom column, and I have created one text file. Here you can use this text file and practice. See here. So you can create like, you can categories like this. If you want to check the data type, like if you want to check in a particular column, like product name, laptop is available or not. If laptop is available, then you want to make the value electronics. Otherwise, you want to make the other column. Similarly, I have written some multiple text code here. You can check the null values in a particular column. You can do the uppercase, lowercase by using this text code. So what you have to do, you have to just copy this code and you have to click on custom column and you have to paste it here. So there is a city column available. Okay, city column is not available. Let me change give some other columns. like let me give the brand name, and click OK. See here, here. Okay, let me choose again. Click on custom column. Right here, text dot contain text dot upper, and select. I'm selecting here brand name. Text upper. So if you want to see what is the error, you have to click on this gear button. Okay, the formula is wrong here. Text. Okay, I think there is some error in this table. Let me choose another table, like this one. So let me give the same code here. Text upper, and I'm choosing this attribute column. Yeah, now you can see this order date converted into uppercase. So these are the example of custom column. We can give your own MCode and do the transformation in your columns. Similarly, we have this invoke custom function. And one more thing, you can write this custom code. You can create your custom code by writing the M code. But if you're not much knowledgeable in writing coding things, you can do this conditional column. Conditional column is doing the same thing, but you are giving it is in a GUI mode. So you can select your column, like you can select the customer, and if there is any value like custom, you can give here like y. You can add one more clause. If custom has values like order date, you can put here z. Else you want a. See here, this thing are giving here, but for text value, I think we need to give here contain. Operators would be contain. Okay, I don't think why it is not working. Custom. Okay, we need to remove this single quote, double quotes.
No, it is you are selecting the numerical value, right?
I'm selecting
Value.
okay. Oh,
Value
sorry,
as
sorry.
a
Yeah,
numeric symbol.
we need to select this attribute. Yeah. Custom, and let me put y, put z. See, it is now converted. So you can, if you are not proficient in MCode, you can do conditional columns. You can use this conditional column. And there is invoke
Do
custom
we have
function.
do we have top end functionality in the conditional call?
Top end functionality, I don't think we have. Let me choose like value. No, we don't have top end.
You are selecting as that if you are selecting the value. Okay.
Yeah, value is there. Or what I can do, let me go here. Let me choose the serial number. Yeah, we have only greater than less than symbol. We don't have for this.
Okay.
Okay. So these are the conditional column, and index column means whenever you have a table and you want to give a unique name. So then you can give the unique name. For an example, like I have this table and I want the index for particular record. You have to just click on this. Say 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the index column. If you want to create an index column from 1, you can click on. click on this drop down and click on this from one. If you want to give your own custom number, you have to click on this custom. You have to give like 500 and increment values like 50. It will create using this custom values. So index column we use for giving the unique number, creating unique column, creating a column which having unique values, which we use this column for joining two tables. Now this is the last option, and this is the most important options. Invoke custom function. Invoke custom function is like we have a MCode. We write it in a Power Query editor, and we can reuse it for transforming multiple columns. So this act like a function in when if you are aware of Python, we create function in Python and we can reuse it for multiple data. Similarly, we can do this for this invoke custom function. So I have written a code. See here, I have written this MCode. Let me tell you what is the meaning of this MCode. I am creating a date input. Basically, this is the name of function, date input. Basically, this is the column name, and this data type is date. And I am giving here let and in. Let in is used in Power Query MCode. I'm converting this. I'm converting this year column. This date input column. I'm converting, extracting the year from this date column, and then showing that year only. So let me copy this code. And we have to go here in the home. We have to click on this new source and click on this blank query. Blank query we use for writing our own MCode. When you click on this blank query, it will look like this, but you have to go to the home button and click on this advanced editor. This is the advanced editor. Advanced editor, here you can see all the transformation in the MCode. Whenever you are doing any transformation, all the MCode is written here. So let me remove this and paste the copied code. I have copied this code here. Let me put done. See here, you can see it is asking me a date. It is asking me to select your date. And if I enter my date, it will take in as an input. So I will not give an input here. Let me go to this table. Or let me go to some date table, I think. Sample query. Let me first remove this. Let me copy a table, this table I think. I'm creating another table. See, I have created one table having the order date, and I have created this invoke function, which is taking that column having date data type and extracting the year. Now, how we can apply? You have to just go to your table. You have to you have to select this column and go to this add column, click on this invoke custom function. So it asking me the name of your new column. So let me give it the year name. And it is asking me the query, the function which you have written. So my function name is query number 1. Now it is asking me to select the column name. So I'm giving this column name and selecting this order date, the column which having the date data type. See here, it extracted the year from this order date. Similarly, if I go here, if I go in different table, and I want to use the same function. Now I'm checking whether we have any order date. Okay, I think I don't have. Let me create another table. You can paste it here. Check invoke function 2. So here also we can click on this add. Let me create another function like invoke. I'm creating another function, blank query. Now I'm pasting here the same code, but this time I'm extracting month. So I have to give here month. And I'm just pressing enter. Okay, I think let me click on this and let me go to the home advanced editor. Let me delete this and paste it again. Click on month.
The below you wouldn't have to select a month, right? Year only you have selected in the code, in the query.
Yeah, yeah. In this query, I have used year. In
Correct.
this query, I have this is not, this is the name just. Yeah, this is the name. We can change it. If you want, let me change it. Month only. The function should be correct. The name might be same. It will not affect anything.
Yeah, it will cause the confusion actually.
Yeah. Okay. So now I have used month only. Now I'm using this same query in this function, in this column. I have to just go to the add column, click on this invoke custom function, give the name like month, and click on this query 2, click on this column name, click this order date. It will extract the month from this particular date. So these three differences basically asked in the interview. What is the difference between column from example, custom column, and invoke custom column? So these are the basic thing which is asked, and merge and append is the important question. And how many types of joining we have in merge, and unpivot and pivot. These are the basic things mostly asked in the interview. And these are the transformation which we are using in Power Query. So at the end, let me tell you how you can apply this thing, this transformation to the Power BI desktop. So let me first remove this table. Like I think there is some error in the. So if the red color is showing now, you have to click on the options and you have to see from which step you are getting this error. So let me check. I will remove that step. Let me remove this first.
Okay. For today, how is there anything to be discussed else?
Just one thing, how to close and apply. Just one thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I thought the Power Query is not completed, no? Well, almost completed. Yeah. So I have done all the transformation in Power Query. Now I want to apply this. You have to click on this file and then you have to click on close and apply. If you click on close and apply, the transformation will reflected into Power BI desktop and this Power Query get closed. If you click on apply only, the transformation get applied, but this window is still open. So let me first click on this apply button. So it will take some times as per your transformation. If there is larger data and more transformation, it will take lots of time. Now you can see your table get reflected here and you can go to the table view and see everything is visible as per your transformation. Now, if I click here, close only. So the Power Query editor will close and nothing will apply on the Power BI desktop. But if I'm clicking on close and apply, it will apply all the transformation and Power Query editor window will close. So that's all about Power Query editor. And I have created one thing. I have created this sheet. I will give the data and you can use these functions for your practice purpose. You can extract the email ID. You can extract the age. You will do this type of transformation. And this function you can use for using invoke custom function. For that thing you can use. And these type of M code you can use for creating custom columns.